Now, often people say, what does a rent roll broker actually do? Good question. Now, it's a bit like when somebody comes to you and says, look, I'm thinking of selling my house. I think I'll do it myself. You, as a real estate agent, do that day in, day out, and you know all the ins and outs. Whereas most people that are selling often only do it maybe once every 7, 10, maybe even 20 years. Whereas you're doing it every potentially 20 minutes. It's the same as a broker. There are a lot of moving parts, even more so than selling a house. Restraints, restrictions, what's happening here with contracts, when do I tell the staff, when do we go unconditional, what's happening with due diligence, what are we doing as far as the value is concerned. There are a lot of moving parts in a rent roll transaction. Who's looking after and holding the hand of the buyers, who's doing the same for the sellers, and there's a solicitor on each side and they start fighting. The broker that is in the middle has the ability to be able to talk to the seller, to the buyer solicitor, to the seller solicitor. And that is a critical piece throughout the transaction. So a broker, if they're good, will certainly earn their keep you, on the straight and narrow, and also a lot less stressful because it is what they do day in, day out with hundreds of transactions. That's a rent roll broker. I hope that was helpful. Cheers.